Hi, this tutorial provides a brief introduction to the 3D viewer included with CloudCaster Lite. First, select your desired model. If that model is on a web server, it'll take a few moments for the data to stream down. In this case, it loads directly off the hard drive, taking only a few moments. If your project is published to removable media, it will also only take a few moments to load your point clouds. Now that we have the model loaded in the space, to rotate the model, you simply left click with the mouse and drag. If you want to zoom in and out, you hold the shift key with the left mouse and drag. And to slow down your movement, you can hold the Z key to slow your rotation, zoom, or pan by a factor of 10. To pan the model, you hold the control key and move with the left mouse. In addition to rotating with the mouse or otherwise interacting with the mouse, CloudCaster Lite comes equipped with a number of standard 3D views or cameras. You can access these in two major ways. You can right-click in the view space when a model is loaded, or you can use the view panel. The view panel is activated by clicking the view button at the top right. Once you have your panel open, you can click in the background and drag it anywhere you want. That applies to all panels in CloudCaster Lite. So we're going to go through a variety of standard 3D views. First, we'll look at a top view. Anytime you click any of the 3D views, your model should automatically rotate. You also have the choice to toggle your camera between perspective and orthographic modes. And the viewer supports a number of isometric or standard 3D views. Besides these standard 3D camera views, CloudCaster Lite includes a number of other navigation tools. The one we like the most is Inspect New Point. You simply click the Inspect New Point button, choose your point in the model, and that becomes the new center of rotation, and the model is moved to the middle of the screen with that point being at the center. You can now zoom in and out, rotate the model, and everything will happen around that specific point. The pivot point in the CloudCaster Lite viewer by default fades out after 5 seconds. If you want to keep it on, you open the settings panel and check the show pivot point box. You can now see your pivot point at all times. To remove it, uncheck the box, and in about 5 seconds it will fade out of the viewer. Besides the Inspect New Point tool, we have Fit Model to Screen, and we have Go to Default View. The default view is the view that the publishing user set when publishing the project. Going to default view ensures that you see the model exactly as the original author intended. You can access the default view by clicking the view panel or right-clicking. Finally, if you need very precise control over the orientation or zoom of your model, you can directly enter the desired values in the status bar. This is a bit tricky. You have to double-click in the desired field and not move your mouse. Then enter the values you desire, click Enter, and the model will move accordingly. If during this time you move your mouse off of the field, the values will not be entered. Example, type in 35 degrees. I'll move my mouse out and it reverts to its original value. You can control your zoom factor, your camera's field of view, your yaw, pitch, and roll, all by direct entry in the status bar.